Good morning, guys. Welcome to your daily spirit vibe for July the 17th. So, happy All Ireland Day to all the Irish people, especially all those in Limerick and Kilkenny. Feels so surreal to be in Ireland again. Obviously I'm recording this the day before, but by God, am I feeling it? Because I think any year that Kilkenny don't get in it, it doesn't feel like All Ireland Day to me. So yeah, it's really fucking feeling it. So I want to wish our boys the best of luck and bring it home to the north side. We need it. We need a win now at this stage. So right there, I'm still using the haunted house. Okay. As I'm recording tomorrow's reading as well, so there's going to be channeled messages and a different tarot deck for tomorrow's. So start with a channeled message for this and tomorrow as well, okay? So let's get into it. So be careful who you fall in love with. Try see beneath the surface. Often the devil is underneath. Satan comes dressed as man and woman. He comes to deceive you and ruin you and laugh at you while you suffer. Deep, innit? Fucking deep. The shit. This bitch can go really deep. I know, half the time I wonder, like, after I write it, like, where the fuck did that come from? But it comes from somewhere. It comes from the divine. Anyway, so be careful who you fall in love with. Yeah? Like, we should all be careful anyway, let alone that they're the devil underneath. But it's about truly, because like, try see what's beneath the surface. It's about truly not falling in love with someone for how they look, number one, because you should never, that's just fucking shallow. Like, you should always try to look for their heart and look for their soul and try to feel that connection, okay? Because a pretty face doesn't last, you know what I mean? We get old, we get wrinkles, we go silent and all that shit. So that's just superficial shit. If they have a good heart, they're always going to have a good heart. Like, if they're a good man or a good woman, they're always going to be a good man or woman, even if they get grey and wrinkly inside and everything. Do you know what I mean? So we all need to kind of, I suppose, stop judging books by covers as well. Okay? Because, they might look good, but all that glitters isn't gold. Most of the time it's just fucking gold-plated shit on shit and the shit on shit. I love it. You know what I mean? This shit comes to me. You know what I mean? You can just get a bit of gold glitter and put it over a lump of shit. It's still shit, lads. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, just looks can be deceiving. Do you know what I mean? It's like people judge people and maybe go towards someone else because they look better, but fuck me, they're probably toxic as fuck. Like, we don't all have that ability to read the person so well, you know what I mean? Even I got fucking tricked, do you know what I mean? Even I got tricked. So you gotta really, really be careful. And take your time. Take your time. Don't rush into everything, because people are very good at love bombing you. And they love bombing and they get you sucked in and boom, they drop you. They drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. They do. They do. And then it's one person in that situation ends up broken. So that would be my advice for that one anyway. Okay, try to see beneath the surface. Often the devil is underneath, you see. So it's like a lot of these people do project. Okay, projection is so big and so fucking massive. There is so many warning signs. There are so many red flags. It's just we choose not to see them. Okay, because we want to believe what we're being told. But if you're being told something and then it's not, you don't see the person like acting, like their actions, they don't match up, or they say they're going to do something, they don't do it. That's called manipulation, and they're all very good at that. Okay, so don't allow yourself to be fucking manipulated by anyone. Okay, right? If someone says something, you can give them the benefit of the doubt, but just sit back and watch them to see how they're going to do it, because if they don't do it, they're just talking shit, they're just trying to manipulate you. And fortunately, there's so many fucking people out there that do play these type of fucking games to people, and it's always pure souls and the pure hearted and genuine people that get played the fucking most, okay? Because they have an agenda, yeah? Like, if they're putting on this facade of, I'm this type of a person, it means they're trying to hide who they truly are, because who they truly are underneath, who the fuck would want that? Who to see that? Who the fuck would want that? You know what I mean? So, yeah, okay. So the next part is Satan comes dressed as man and woman. So, yeah, just because Satan is technically a man, masculine energy, Satan comes as women, believe me. Comes as fucking women, okay? They come in and they love bomb you. They will, I'll promise you, they'll convince you. Because what does the devil do? The devil is there to deceive you. It tricks you. Yeah? The devil always tempts. Remember that. I don't want, you know, like I don't fucking know much of the Bible, but the devil always tempts, and certainly just before, you know, and this is your spiritual test, just before something big and major happens in your life, you get tempted to see, you're going to do the right thing, or are you going to let the devil tempt you? Because like, these offers like seem too good to be true. They're nothing is that easy. And people unfortunately take the hand of the devil because it seems like, right, let's do this. You know what I mean? But yeah, you might get something very instant, but there's no longevity in this. Do you know what I mean? It's all based on instant gratification and lust and greed and materialism and selfishness, a good fool. That's how the devil is. Do you get me? So be very, very careful of your connections. And certainly, like I put up a post that, God, I don't know, could be fucking 2.5 or 3 years ago on Facebook, and it was like, because I woke up just feeling that day that like the dark energies are working within our family and within our friends to attack us. So the dark energy have many hosts in this world, just like the light has. Do you know what I mean? Just as much as the light has. But you got to be careful, especially like with family and friends trying to say, oh, you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that. Now, if that's something that's for your highest good, you kind of got to question, why don't they want me to do this? Why don't they want me to be happy? The penny's going to drop on what energy is working through these people. Okay, if they're trying to disencourage you, because only the dark will try to disencourage you. The light will always encourage you to go down the right path. The righteous path is what they're saying, okay? So the next bit is he comes to deceive you and ruin you. And that's what the devil does. The devil deceives you, which is the ego. The devil always deceives you. So you can't see what's there. So it looks like it's all lovely and sparkly and love and light and all this bollocks, but it's not. It's fucking toxic. It's going to ruin you. And that's what dark energy wants to do. It wants to ruin you. It wants to lower your vibration. It wants to trick you, deceive you, and then, you know, make a fool out of you, basically. I didn't really want to say that, but as I said, want to make a fool out of you. They'll create this illusion. They don't want you to see things straight, so they'll confuse you and keep you stuck and trapped in a situation and bind you in a situation that feels that you can't get out of. That's the purpose of what the dark energy wants to do to us all, okay? The last bit is laugh at you while you suffer. You see, and that's what Satan, that's the name of his game, is suffering. He likes to watch people suffering. Because when you're suffering, you're in a low vibration. When you're in a low vibration, then you're miserable. That's what he wants. He wants everyone miserable. He wants everyone suffering. And this is the thing, like, he has so many people being the host for his energy in this world. And he gets out to commit awful things in this world. And to people, not just to light workers, but to people in a general sense. And then those people, it's like an evil spirit, like a demonic attachment attaching onto someone. That's going to control that person, get them to do all these toxic things so it can feed off the energy, obviously. But then, like, that poor person that's attached to it, done shy, they can't get out of. You know what I mean? It could be like even illegal things, and creating sins, like doing the horrible things. And then they sit back and laugh at that person. And that's what Satan does, because he just likes to see you suffer. And that's why, like, you know, and some of the Archangel Michael Parr, they wander through the world for the ruins of the souls. And that's what they're here to do. That's their main agenda, is to ruin as many souls as they can and make them suffer. And bring down the vibration of this universe. Okay, and we can't allow them to do this. Because you see, at least, you know, with God, you've got spiritual protection. He will protect you so much. But Satan doesn't protect you. The dark does not protect you. They'll sit back and say, look at that fucking fool after doing my work, and they laugh at you. man, woman that have with you. You've got to kind of see that. You've got to look at your connections with people, your friends, your family. Look, right, what energy is working through that person. Because anyone who wants to sit back and watch you suffer makes you suffer. That's not good energy. That's not the energy of the light. They have Satan with them. They're the devil with them. And I think a lot of you really need to evaluate and assess the people, connections, relationships that are around you, and get rid of anything that doesn't align with you, because it'll seep into you and it will affect you until you become like them. Yeah, it's a bit like, it's a bit like a heroin addict. What they'll do, they'll have a friend or someone they know that's not on heroin, and they just want someone to use drugs with and to take drugs with. So they'll get that person on heroin, even though they know they're suffering. They don't give a fuck. They want someone else to suffer with them. I suppose that is my analogy. You know what I mean? They don't care about, they're going to destroy their life, they just have someone to use with. Do you know what I mean? So you got to be really, really careful. And I always say heroin is the devil's drug. It's the devil. You look in their eyes, they're gone, their soul is gone. Soulless people. So let's get into this. Is that everything? Yes, they say yes. Okay, so I've cleared the energies from this deck. So let's get into it for July 17th. That's just for July 17th. Have a fabulous day, guys. Fabulous day. Once I finish with my clients, I'm out in the sun again. Yeah. Is that swords? Sorry, I just have to check and see. No, it's the King of Wands. It's the King of Wands. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, male. Okay. Looks like, I don't know, he's carrying a woman there. It's like someone is fed up of carrying someone. Carrying the weight of someone. Now, take the energies whatever way it resonates, okay? It could be a feminine, a female that's in this masculine energy, okay? It just feels like someone's become a real burden to somebody here. Because like King of Wands is someone who, they said look at the end. They said look at the end, okay. We have the, God, I forgot there for a second. We have the Hermit, so we could be doing a Virgo, okay. King of Wands is after getting enlightened about who the fuck they've been carrying here in the fucking life. That's just nothing but a fucking burden to them, okay. There's a lot of, like obviously because it's the fire sign, but there is a lot of fire there, so there's a lot of passion. And the King of Wands, to be fair, is a very passionate man, okay. So the King of Wands is like, this woman looks dead in his arms, so someone's lost their passion for someone they've been carrying in life because they've been enlightened. Do you know the guides, spirit have been working with someone here to enlighten them, as in to say, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? It just feels like somebody was really tricked and deceived is the words that they give me. Tricked and deceived into a connection here with the she-devil. That's what I heard, the she-devil, with a fucking she-devil. It feels like they have, because like with that Hermit card, you spend some time in isolation. You go into that hermit mode and you soul search and you start to look deeper into things. And it feels like that's what this King of Wands did. They went deeper into their relationship, their situation, and saw beneath the surface saw beneath the surface of what was truly underneath, because we got to kind of go into that channel message, what's underneath here. So they saw the she-devil within somebody, but look what's after dropping, the Six of Wands. Now we all know King of Wands can have a big fucking ego. It's someone who is very, has a lot of sexual energy, and that is what like the devil energy is. It's a connection based on lust. So it was a highly sexual relationship that really went pear-shaped, is my sense. There was a lot of ego. A lot of ego. Six of Wands, there was an awful lot of fucking ego here. Ego got someone into the situation. It feels like they've won though. They've won this situation, they've won this battle, whatever it was, they won it. They saw beneath the surface. It feels like they suffered a lot is my sense. They definitely suffered a lot, but they've won. They've had some sort of recognition, they've had some victory, and it's like they're charging. Look at that woman, it's like, yeah, I've won, I'm charging the fuck out of here. So someone is getting out of a situation that they have won, okay? That, because 6 of Wands can also talk about the public, so it could be like a very, I want to say a public scandal or something, but something was scandalous anyway, and this person has won. They have won, okay? Look at the end. We have an Ace of Cups here, okay? So they got out of this situation, they won. They saw what was beneath the fucking surface. They saw what the ego was deceiving them, because they were deceived, okay? But this King of Wands definitely has love here, okay? With the Ace of Cups, it's like, because the Ace of Cups is the hand of God giving you this love and connection. So there is a love and connection, or a love interest that this King of Wands is very much focused on. And it feels like, because it's like with that Ace of Cups, it's like it's overflowing. The emotion is overflowing here for somebody. And it's like, I want to start my life again. That's what I'm hearing. I want to start my life again and turn my back to the past. Past endeavours. That's what I heard. Past endeavours. My daughter's alarm. Don't know why she had the alarm sat on a fucking Saturday for. But hey ho. Okay. Well, that's for July 17th, swear. And that's for July 17th. Wow. We have the 10 of Cups. So this is what that Ace of Cups and that 10 of Cups is. Somebody wanting that. This King of Wands wanting this. Wanting to complete some sort of a loving connection. Because 10 of Cups, all 10 are about completion. But this is like, there's a lot of love here. So it feels like that this person wants happiness. They want peace. They want harmony. They want like good family life and happy people around them. And what the hell around them was definitely not none of that. I don't need to laugh. It definitely was not any of that, okay? We have, because we just had the Ace of Cups at the end, now we have the Knight of Cups. So somebody is arriving here to somewhere. Someone could be arriving to a family member or home, to a home with that 10 of Cups here. And like, I heard the words with a peace offering to somebody, and then they said, look at the card. What the fuck has he got in his hand? A dove. I know the dove, not the symbol of peace. So they have a peace offering for someone here. They definitely have a peace offering for someone. They want peace and harmony. They just want like happiness and abundance in their life. Like they definitely want to start anew with someone. And actually, if you look, it looks like this couple is after getting married. She's a wedding dress on her anyway, for sure. There's a celebration. They want to celebrate something here. They've definitely overcome some sort of hurdles, or because there's all mountains in it, look, they're facing it. So like someone had some blockages is what I want to say. They've overcome some sort of a blockage, something that was put in front of the path. They've overcome this. Obstacles. It seems like there were many obstacles thrown in this person's path, and he's overcome it. He's overcome it. There's been some sort of a breakthrough here. We have the Sun card. There has been some sort of a breakthrough that has allowed this person to free themselves from a very toxic situation, to go towards a very loving and peaceful situation with someone who they definitely love. Leo rules romance. Like, this person really does love it. It's like happiness is here now, because Leo rules happiness with this person. Like, this is ultimate happiness. 10 of Cups and the Sun is ultimate happiness and success. Oh my fucking god, I was about to say it. Fuck my life. There's going to be a pregnancy. I was about to say it anyway, and then I looked down and was like, yeah, it's definitely. We have the Sun card, which talks about children as well, yeah? With the Ace of Wands. Now they are my 2 exact pregnancy cards. That's what holy fuck. There's going to be a pregnancy here for someone. There's definitely, even the 10 of Cups, they can even talk about a new addition to the family, a new family coming together. But there definitely is, and this pregnancy I suppose maybe all of them, but when I look at the red, it's like this is going to be a really passionate conception of a baby. That's what like maybe they all are, but some of them are not. Sometimes it just happens, but it just feels like with that red candle there, it's like this is a very loving, passionate connection. This child is, or children or whatever, it's going to be born, conceived with a lot of love. Conceived with a lot of love, okay. It's like life is getting to start again. I just saw that, I don't have it on my car, but I think it's on my dad's car in France, where the start button, and it's a button where you start the car and you turn off the car. So someone could have that button and not use an actual fucking key, but it's like they're getting to start again their life. It's starting to move forward. Everything's starting to move forward for someone here after it being paused, turned off. This person was really turned off by whoever they were with and by life, I feel. But it's like now they're getting to press start again. Yeah, they've healed. They've had to heal so fucking much. Okay, they definitely went through something very painful here with someone. It was heartbreaking. It was toxic. It was painful. It was heartbreaking. But they've done it. They've got some sort of success. Yeah. Look, we have the Emperor. Someone's manned up. Somebody has now learned an awful lot of what they've gone through and is ready to use these experiences and these lessons to propel them forward on their path, okay? Someone is definitely in a more stronger position now in their life than they have ever been before, is my sense with this Emperor here. The Emperor knows what he wants. The Emperor goes after what he wants, and that's what I feel like this person just wanted a happy family and wanted like love and romance and children and maybe marriage. Do you know what I mean? This is what they wanted, but that's not what they got because they didn't look deeper underneath the fucking surface of what they went towards. Because whatever they went towards, they were never going to have a 10 of cups or a child or anything like that. No love, no peace, because there's so much peace with those rainbows in that 10 of cups. 22 said that. They were never going to have that. They just had heartbreak and pain, and someone could have been using drugs like needles. Swords can talk about intravenous and drug use. So yeah, and that's actually quite funny where I said heroin at the end of that channel message. So yeah, somebody was on heroin, I feel. They were never going to be able to have that where they were, ever. Someone had a lot of demons and, you know, demonic attachments, because that's not what I said at the end of that channel message. See? Okay, that's it. This is the last card I'm to take. 7 of Swords, and it's in reverse. What have we got here? We have the Knight of Swords. So somebody's definitely moving. Somebody is definitely on the approach here. They are, it's kind of like they got some sort of shock, because look at this Knight of Swords, there's electricity there. So it's like they got some sort of shocking news or something just came in really, really fast. You know, could be dealing with an Aquarius, well, generally Libra and Aquarius, but Aquarius for me rules, or Uranus rules electricity. So something came really fast and just shifted this person of where they needed to go, and they just went with it. It's like they didn't even think about it. Right, let's do this, or let's go, or whatever. It feels like that's what they needed to do, because it feels like this is someone who procrastinated too fucking long and was stuck in dark energy here, okay? And with the 7 of Swords in reverse, like it does talk about someone wanting to come back and make amends for some sort of sneaky behaviour and deception. That's what I feel. Sneaky behaviour and deception. It's like somebody wants to tell the truth now, because 7 of Swords could talk about lies and deception and cheating and being really sneaky. It feels like someone wants to put those ways behind them because they want happiness, they want a family, they want to have a child, they want all the good things that life has to offer them, but they weren't getting those good things because they were with someone who was quite the she-devil, that's what they said, like quite demonic. So they're going towards something that is not quite demonic, clearly. No, I didn't think so. They know where they went wrong, they know their behaviour was sneaky, they know what they did to someone here wasn't right. they chose this she devil and went down a path of suffering, because that's what Satan wants to do, wants to see you go down. They got tricked, they got deceived, they were definitely fucking manipulated here. The ego did deceive them, and they suffered. They have definitely very much suffered. It's like they want to make amends. They definitely know where they went wrong, is my sense, and wants to put things right. Okay. That's what they want to do. They want to put things right. They want to be happy again. And they're coming in, it's coming in really fast. Like just so fast. It's just going, feels like it's going to take someone by surprise. That is my sense. Because like Uranus is, it's a surprise. It's not always bad surprises. It could be happy surprises. Do you know what I mean? But it's coming in just very fast in a very shocking way. And it's like they want to tell the truth now. Because when I look at the Seven of Swords, universe is like, the truth is coming now. Someone's going to finally get the truth that they deserve, okay? So guys, I'm going to leave that there with you. Alright, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. If you're looking for a private reading, all that information is down below, guys. Take care. See you tomorrow.